As these Black Lives Matter rallies and protests continue to increase, coinciding with the shooting of an African American at the hands of police, we're also seeing the growing presence of groups, sometimes referred to as neo-Nazis or white supremacists, at these rallies. Now, this past weekend, as you both mentioned, 29-year-old Jacob Blake was shot 7 times in the back by a Kenosha police officer identified as Rustin Shesky, and protests again surged as the city of Kenosha demanded justice for Blake. This week, the city saw unrest. Look at these images. This unrest led to burned out vehicles, businesses damaged, some leveled, totaled, and graffiti littered streets. But there was another disturbing sight during all of this unrest. People armed with long guns standing guard. Allegedly, one of the members of that group, called a vigilante and militia group, is now charged with shooting and killing 2 people and injuring another. All of this playing out Tuesday night. Look at this disturbing cell phone video. You can see the gunman identified as 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse, seen there, aiming his long gun and firing at oncoming protesters. Rittenhouse was arrested in his home state of Illinois on Wednesday and is now charged with first-degree negligent homicide.
I had a person call me and say, "Why don't you deputize citizens who have guns to come out and patrol the city of Kenosha?" And I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's a dangerous precedent to set. Social media posts from Rittenhouse show his staunch support of the Blue Lives Matter movement and a clear passion for law enforcement. Meanwhile, the U.S. Department of Justice has launched a civil rights investigation into the shooting of Jacob Blake, which his family says has left him paralyzed below the waist. Rittenhouse is currently being held in Illinois as officials try to move him to Wisconsin. Dan.